Hello friends, welcome back to Carla's Kitchen. I've got an array of fruit out today, and if you've been seeing all of the candied grapes and fruit with chamoy and tajin and all of these different with gelatin or sweet and sour fruits, I've been seeing the videos too, and I've been dying to try it out. I do not have a candy thermometer and I don't want to burn myself, so I took the candied fruit off the table for now. I might get bold and try it later on, but today what I'm going to do instead is try fruit 3 different ways, and I'm going to try fresh versus frozen. So I'm going to give you the down low on what I find out. What I've got here is cut up fresh mango. I cut up a fresh navel orange, some watermelon, and some grapes that have been washed and dried. So we're going to have some tangy fruit. I've got chamoy sauce and some tajin, and that's going to give us, it's not really, I was curious about the chamoy because I don't like a lot of heat. It's really just tangy, and if you don't overdo it with the tajin, it's not a super hot bite, and the fruit and the juiciness and the sweetness of the fruit will offset any of that. So it's actually pretty good with all of these that I've tried so far today. And then in the middle, what I've got is some gelatin. I've got grape, I've got blue raspberry and strawberry, and a bowl of water. And then to the far side, I've got lime juice. And then I have 3 parts sugar, so just 3 of these spoonfuls of sugar with 1 spoonful of citric acid. And that's going to make it taste like a Sour Patch Kid, if you've ever had those, or any of the tangy, sour, tangy fruit. So this is tangy with borderline heat, not really hot. These are going to just be sweet, and then these will be sort of sweet and sour. So first thing that you want to do is, if you have skewers, also you could just use regular toothpicks. You don't have to worry about burning your hands doing any of this. I also do have a fruit roll-up. If you want to better emulate the crunch that you'll get from dipping in the molten liquid sugar water mixture, just wrap in either a fruit roll-up or fruit by the foot. The fruit roll-ups, you can roll the sheet out, cut it into quarters, and then gently stretch the quarter to get around the piece of fruit. I will tell you this, I've got some in the freezer I'll pull out here in a bit. It's much easier to wrap things like grapes that aren't really that wet. The mango did okay. It was very challenging to wrap the orange pieces and the watermelon, just because of the amount of moisture on there. It's kind of hard to get the fruit roll-up to stick. So first thing you want to do is skewer whatever piece of fruit you're going to try. If you're going with the tangy, almost spicy, have some chamoy off to the side, you know, in a little dish of sorts. Just roll it in there, let it drip off, and you can eat it just like that. Or you, if you want to add a little bit of heat, and sprinkle some tajin on there. And again, it's not that much heat. I suppose if you cover it all the way, maybe, but it's really not. And then the juice and the sweetness of the fruit really offsets that wonderfully. So very simple way to enjoy a tangy, spicy bite. If we're gonna do, I'm just gonna grab a grape because I've already got them skewered here. If we're gonna do the gelatin method, we'll do blue raspberry. I'm just going to take a skewered grape, roll it in some water, and you can see I've already done some because I have them in the freezer. So there are drops of water in the gelatin. You'll have to throw it out once you're finished. Let the excess drip off, and then just hold it over the dish and sprinkle with your spoon. And you can eat that right away. Or you can place these on a parchment and put them into the freezer for about an hour. And then the last trick I've got out here today, by the way, I've already taste tested everything and it is delicious. We've got lime juice, and I'm going to do another grape again just because I've already got it skewered and ready to go. And here I've got the sugar mixture with 3 parts sugar, 1 part citric acid. And make sure it's food grade that you're using. So I'm going to take and just again roll the grape in the liquid, lime juice, Let the excess drip off, hold it over the dry container, and sprinkle that. And I've tried it with all of the fruits. It's really good. I didn't even have a favorite to tell you about, actually. But you can enjoy these, like I said, you can have them fresh and just go, you know, room temperature or fresh out of the fridge if you like. Or you can do the processing and then you can set them on parchment paper, freeze for about an hour, and enjoy a nice crispy cold treat if you like. Watermelon is excellent in all three. And I'll be back in just a minute to show you the fresh out of the freezer and what that looks like. Okay friends, we're back. And what I've got here is I did each thing, one wrapped in the fruit roll-up and one just dipped in the sauce and frozen. And the main difference, like I said, the fruit roll-up's gonna freeze kind of hard. You hear the difference? So that's gonna give you more of the sugared fruit effect. So if you want a little bit more of a crunch around your fruit, go ahead and wrap it in the fruit roll-up before you add your toppings of gelatin or the sweet and sour or the tahini. Otherwise, you're good to go after about an hour, and you've got a nice chili fruit treat that tastes, you know, done up a little bit more than what you normally had. So if you want to do your sour flavors, go for it. Your gelatin flavors are going to give you more of a sweet taste. You can also use sugar-free gelatin so that you get the flavor without all the extra sugar in there. Or if you want something a little tangy, spicy, go with the tahini, tahini and chamoy sauce. I hope you try it out and enjoy. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Thanks for stopping by today. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.